If you're able, would you please rise for the bride? Please be seated. We've come together into a community of love to witness and to celebrate the marriage of Chad and Samantha. To this moment, they bring the fullness of their hearts as a treasure to share with one another. And we rejoice with them at this outward symbol of an inward union of hearts, a union created by friendship, respect, and love. In genuine love, two persons look in the same direction and focus their lives together toward common ideals and goals. As friends and family, we look upon this ceremony as a joyous celebration because we know the sharing of our highest aspirations and the pledging of our deepest faith and fidelity to one another is the greatest expression of love. This is a sacred time for Chad and Samantha as they are united as one. It is a time of mutual caring and responsibility symbolized in this ceremony of marriage. Chad's sister Sierra would like to read us a few special words.
Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say, I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's never taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's standing together and facing the world. It's forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It's doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's not expecting the husband to wear the halo or the wife to have wings of an angel. It's not looking for perfection in one another. It's cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It's finding room for things of the Spirit. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner.
Do you, Chad Francis Mello, take Samantha Lee Bingham to be your beloved wife, knowing in your heart that you will be a faithful friend and a loving companion? On this special day, in the presence of family and friends as witnesses, do you give your sacred vow that you will always be with Sam and support her in times of sickness and in times of health, in times of sorrow and in times of joy? Do you promise to love her completely, to console and comfort her during difficult times, to laugh and to grieve with her, to share with her life's adventures, to be truthful and honest with her, and to cherish her for as long as you both shall live? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Do you, Samantha Lee Bingham, take Chad Francis Mello to be your beloved husband, knowing in your heart that you will be a faithful friend and a loving companion? On this special day, in the presence of family and friends as witnesses, do you give your sacred vow that you will always be with Chad and support him in times of sickness and in times of health, in times of joy and in times of sorrow? Do you promise to love him completely, to console and to comfort him during difficult times, to laugh and to grieve with him, to share with him life's adventures, to be truthful and honest with him, and to cherish him for as long as you both shall live? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Will you, the families and friends of Chad and Samantha, please answer in support of this couple? Will you support and encourage this couple with the commitment they are here to make? If so, say, we do.
We do. Yeah, baby.
Michael. Sam's brother Michael has a special reading.
People are like cities. We all have alleys and gardens and secret rooftops and places where daisies sprout between the cracks in the sidewalk. But most of the time, all we let each other see is a postcard glimpse of a skyline or a polished square. Love lets you find those hidden places in another person, even the ones they didn't know were there, even the ones they wouldn't have thought to call beautiful themselves.
Samantha and Chad have written their own vows, so I ask that they share them with each other, and we'll begin with Samantha.
Chad, 2 years ago, I told you I love you for the first time in messages scribbled in sidewalk chalk on the sidewalk on our way to the grocery store. I also told you why I loved you. The messages read, "Dear Chad, because you make me happy," and I drew a little smiley face, "and because you're generous," and I drew a little present, "and because you're amazing," and I drew a super Chad, "and because you brighten my day," and there was a sun. I love you. On our wedding day, I want you to know why I'm standing here, ready to marry you, pledging my heart and my life to our future together. Dear Chad, because every weekday morning I hit the snooze alarm for 30 minutes and you've never complained. Because you are so kind, compassionate, and caring, even to my 2 special needs dogs. Because you believe in me completely and see something special in me. Because you lift me up on my toughest of days. Because you live in awe and wonder of the world around us, and I want to be your exploration partner. Because I love you more and more with each passing day. Because of all these wonderful things, Chad. Today, tomorrow, and all the rest of our lives. I promise to stand beside you, to dance with you in times of joy, to lift you up in times of sadness, and rejoice with you in times of health, and to comfort you in times of sickness. I will be honest with you, kind, patient, forgiving. I promise to turn to you for solace, for encouragement, and for inspiration. I promise to be faithful, to respect, encourage, and cherish you. And lastly, I promise to shower you with love and affection every day for the rest of our lives.
Chad?
Sam, I promise to be whatever you need, whenever you need it. In times of doubt, I will be your confidence. In times of peril, I will be your champion. When you achieve, I will cheer for you. And when you fall, I will get you back to your feet. When you grieve, I will grieve with you. And when you feel joy, I will try really hard not to screw that up. I will put aside my fears, vanities, and selfish desires in order to stand with you when you are strong and carry you when you are not. I will embrace every obstacle we face as an opportunity to live up to my vows and to demonstrate my commitment to you. I love you, Samantha Lee, Joan of Arc Bingham. You are the best.
Brent, may I have the rings? These rings are external and visible symbols of the internal bond of love which unites these 2 hearts. May these rings, warmed and blessed by everyone here today, serve as a seal of the vows that Chad and Sam have made to one another. They mark the beginning of a long journey together, filled with wonder and surprises and laughter and tears and celebration and grief and joy. Bless these rings, symbols of eternity, commitment, and strength. Bless the couple who give them and wear them. May they ever live in harmony, unity, love, and happiness from this day forward. Chad? Repeat after me. Samantha, with this ring,
Samantha, with this ring,
I encircle you with my love and faithfulness.
I encircle you with my love and my faithfulness.
Chad, I receive this ring
Chad, I receive this ring
as a sign of your love and faithfulness.
as a sign of your love and faithfulness.
Chad, with this ring,
Chad, with this ring,
I encircle you with my love and faithfulness.
I encircle you with my love and faithfulness.
Samantha, I receive this ring
Samantha, I receive this ring
as a sign of your love and faithfulness.
as a sign of your love and faithfulness.
In the presence of your family and your friends, by the power of your love for each other, because you have exchanged your vows of commitment to each other, I now pronounce you husband and wife. May you go forth from this day remembering every moment and holding fast to your promises made to one another. Before I present the newest couple in our Mellow Bingham family, I would invite you all to go back down the path over the bridge to the reception area after we're finished with the procession. I am pleased and honored to introduce to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Chad Mello.
So happy together. I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me. Lose my mind, imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. They toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. Toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together.